Okay. Hello, you guys. Today is a very interesting video. We're going to do a first in a series where I'm going to call my friend, who is not a horror movie fan, like at all, knows no movies, and I'm going to tell him the plot of a movie or a TV show or like a fan legend or whatever. And he is going to have to pick between it being a story I made up, me myself, a story that is from a movie, or a true crime story. And I did get it from Chase. He has a channel, a podcast called like Untrue or whatever, or Uncrimed, or I don't remember. Let me go to Spotify and actually figure it out so I'm not rude. Don't give credit. I think he hasn't posted in a while, which is why it's not coming up. Sorry guys, I'm not finding it. Give me just a moment. Sorry guys. Unleashed, a fake true crime podcast. Okay, that's where I got the idea from. Okay, now we're gonna call my best friend. Let's do this. I can probably do this for a little while before he catches on what's going on. That they're all not gonna be true crimes. Some will be mine, some will be thing. And honestly, if they're mine, that's gonna be even funnier because it would tell me if he actually reads my books or not, or knows my writing style. I'm a monster. Okay, let's call my friend. Okay, so you're on camera. Hey. Okay, so I was just explaining it to my camera, but now I gotta explain it to you. Because you know absolutely nothing. Confirm that.
Yeah, I know nothing.
Okay, introduce yourself.
Hello, everyone. I'm Ryan.
Okay, that's my friend Ryan. Okay, so this is, you do not like horror movies, right? You haven't seen many.
Seen what?
You haven't seen many horror movies, right?
Not many. Only the ones that you and I seen.
Okay, so this is what we're going to be doing. I am going to be telling you like a movie plot or an episode plot of a TV show, right?
Okay.
Or like a book plot or my own story, and you need to decide if it is a fictional story or if it actually happened and it's a true crime story.
So, like, I'm guessing whether it's true or not.
Yes, so I'm going to give you a plot of like a story, or it could be a true crime one, and you have to decide if it actually happened to someone and it's a true crime story I'm telling you, or if it's fake.
Okay.
Okay. So we are going to get started. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, let me file through my brain and figure out where I'm starting with this. Okay.
Yeah, boy.
Okay. Stretchy. Okay. So there's a group of teenagers, right?
Yeah.
And they go to this high school in this town, okay?
Mhm.
And they go to school, and there's a big prom coming up. And one of the kids really wants this guy to ask her, right?
Yeah.
But he just doesn't. And then there's this girl, and she shows up. And she's just like super pretty, and everybody, all the guys fall in love with her. But this guy that she's been asking to ask her becomes super interested in her. He becomes super interested in this girl, okay?
Yeah.
And this is something she told when the story came out. Like, she's told it.
Okay.
So it seems like she's not embarrassed by it. But she's really into him. And he's just oblivious, okay? And so finally, she like kind of asks him to go with her, and he still doesn't pick it up, and he's like, I'm sure someone's gonna ask you. Like, it's okay, you can join us as like a third wheel, basically. So, but the girl has to stay late because she's a cheerleader. And so she stays late, she has to change, and she changes in the bathroom. And when she's alone, right, the girl who asked him to go to the prom, their names weren't distinguished in the report because they were underage. So I guess I'll come up with like a label. D, we'll call that girl 1, okay? So D got cornered in the bathroom by B, okay?
Okay.
And so B and V are talking. And B is acting really creepy and like getting all up in her face. And it's just like acting super nice, but like that fake nice that you know isn't real. Okay?
Okay.
So that she's like talking to her, and she's basically like threatening her, but without threatening her. And so D is really freaked out, and she goes and she tells F. Okay?
Okay.
And F is like, oh, okay, well then we don't have to go with her. I'll go with just you. Okay?
Okay.
And then she's like, oh, okay. So he goes and he tells F. And mind you, while all of this is going on, in their town, there's a person on the loose. Someone who's been somebody's been murdering boys.
Okay.
Okay. So there's a whole thing. There's a girl out there who pretends to be super nice and normal, and then she kills the guy on the way to prom. But they don't know who it is, and it was happening in the town right next to them before this. So their town hasn't been affected yet.
Okay.
But they know of this person. So that's one of the reasons that they're all so freaked out about this new girl coming to town right at this time. Okay.
Okay.
So the town is freaked out, and they offer a curfew. So everybody has to be in the dance at a certain time, or they can't come in, basically. And then they have to be home, and then they're gonna like take everybody home, basically, and make sure everybody gets home safe. So the town was taking this seriously, but they're all excited to go. But she thinks that she thinks that D thinks B might be the person, okay?
Okay.
So D is like telling their other friend, who I'll give the initial V to, while they're talking about their issues. V was having issues with like a boy named S. So the two girls are talking about this, and V agrees with her that it does seem suspicious. So the two go and they investigate together behind F and S's back. But because they get scared, they call S and F, okay?
Okay.
And they join them. So it's the 4 of them going, but F isn't sure who they're looking into yet because they don't think that he'll want to investigate B because he thinks B is cute, remember?
Right.
So they're looking, and they investigate, and they follow her without him knowing that they're following her. And they find out that she has an old serial killer's, like, photos and, like memorabilia from this killer, okay?
Okay.
So they get really freaked out. Because this girl who they think might be killing people has, like, this whole shrine dedicated to this serial killer, okay?
Yeah.
And so the 4 teenagers are super freaked out. So they leave, and then they go to, like, talk to her. And she comes up with this whole excuse that the only reason she has that stuff is because that's her dad. Okay, so they choose to believe her because they don't have any evidence other than the fact that she had some of this guy's stuff. But she tells them that that's just her dad, and so they believe her. Because they're dumb teenagers, I guess.
Right.
They don't really explain why they choose to believe. But they do. So, but F still tells her that he can't go to the prom with her. So they all go to the prom, right?
Yeah.
And out of nowhere, this person in this mask just attacks them at the prom. Okay, so everybody is super freaked out. Everyone is running around. It's like a huge thing, okay?
Okay.
So she, like, attacks them, and they end up catching the person, and it doesn't really go. They end up getting the person caught in, like, a trap or something. Okay?
Yeah.
And the police show up, and they tell her that this is the person who's been going around. Oh, and in reality, she's not like a regular teenager. She's like a 20-year-old. She's like a 20-something-year-old, because she's been killing these guys at prom for a while. And turns to find out that this guy is not her father. He's just someone that she heard of and decided to take similar aspects of what he does to people.
So, like, he pretended to be her father?
No, she just like idolized him because they wanted to kill people in a similar way.
Oh.
So he was like her inspiration.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay, so the teenagers, they call the cops, and the cops come and they take her away, and she is so angry. And she's like cursing at them, telling them that this is all their fault. But yeah, she would end up getting arrested and go to jail for this. But she was sneaking by because she'd kill the guys, and then she'd just move on to a new town. And she'd come up with like a new identity. And turns out at the end she had someone helping her do all of this. But they don't know who. They never found out who was helping her. She wouldn't tell anyone.
Huh.
All she would refer to him as Mr. Or like Mr. E or something. But would never call him anything else. And everybody thinks that's an alias. Because Mr. E.
Yeah.
So like Mr. E isn't nobody's name, but they fully believe this. But they fully believe that she had help and that's not a fake. They just don't know who. So technically, it's still technically an unsolved case. It's only partially solved.
Interesting.
Okay, so now your job is to determine if it is something I made up. So basically, you can get a couple points in this, okay?
Oh, okay.
It's a point game, and we're going to play this a couple of times.
Okay.
Okay. So, basically, you have to decide whether it is a fake story, a true story, and if you get that one right, you get a point. If you determine if it is a TV show or movie, you get a point. If it is fake. And then, if you get exactly the name of the TV show or movie, that is another point. You can get 3 points for that. If it is a true crime thing, you will get a point if you can tell me. I don't know. With true crime, it's a bit harder. I guess you just get 3 points if you could do that.
Okay.
There's not really any points that you can really get for true crime, because I mean, unless you can like tell me like the name of like the people who what it happened to. Okay.
I don't know. I mean, at first I started thinking maybe this was like a true thing, but then as we kept going on, then I started thinking, is this even real or something? Or
Okay, so do you think it's something I made up, or is it a true crime story, or is it from a TV show or a movie?
like I'm thinking it might be something that you made up.
Okay, so you don't believe it's true.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but you think it's something I made up.
Yes.
Okay, so you're actually wrong on that.
What?
It's from a TV show.
What?
So you lost 2 points.
I'm at negative 2 points
No,
now?
okay, sorry, you lost 1 point. You got the if it's a movie, TV show, or if I made it wrong. Okay, so you got, and I told you it was a TV show, so I guess you did lose that point. Oops, sorry. I'll only knock you down 1 point. So if you get the next point right, I will tell you that you're uneven. Going into the next game.
That.
What TV show is it from? I'll give you a hint. One character I never mentioned because I knew it would give it away. So 4 teenagers and one character I could not mention.
Was it something that we've seen?
Yes, you have seen it and we have talked about it together. I'm in multiple group chats dedicated to this show. It's not technically a horror, but it's like a kid's horror. It's a kid's show. And I'll give you one more hint. It's mainly a cartoon. And the episode I am talking about comes from the cartoon that aired on Netflix. It's the Netflix version of the cartoon. It came out in like 2017. Oh, here, I'll even look. Something like that. It came out in 2010.
Shoot, I don't.
An animated Netflix cartoon with 4 teenagers, and then a character I never mentioned.
Wait, hang on. Is it Scooby-Doo?
Yeah!
Oh my god!
That took you forever.
Oh.
I'll give you a bonus point if you know which Scooby-Doo show.
Is it?
Are you looking it up?
No,
Okay.
I'm not.
Okay, I trust you.
Is it Scooby-Doo? Who are you?
No, you're wrong.
Or what? What?
You're wrong. So you're going into the next game with no points. Oh, I'm getting a call.
Alright.
Okay, I'm going to let you go. Bye-bye. I'm also going to let you guys go. Bye-bye.